Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. School is back in session for the 22-23 academic year, and Madison County schools have put a lot of work into making sure this year gets off to a good start for students and teachers. WBON TV spoke to Superintendent David Gillum, who told us about the work crews put in to make sure all of their facilities are open on day one. With that story, here's WBON TV's Gage Hill.
Thousands of Madison County students were excited to go back to school today. The hard work crews did over the summer shouldn't be overlooked, though. According to MCS Superintendent David Gillum, this past summer was full of renovation and construction. One project in particular was important for certain Richmond Middle School students.
It's been very, very busy this summer with all of the construction projects that we've had. And moving through those at a time when we're facing supply chain shortages, it's been a challenge. Clark Moore's, if you've driven down 25 and looked over there, they've done a lot of work in the very front. And we had open house there last week. Now they had to move around some of the construction pieces, but on renovations, the last little bit usually moves very quickly. They do a lot of cleanup and a lot of things. They were cleaning all weekend in the facility this past weekend, so we should be ready to go at Clark Moore's.
Gillum says fall sports are a particular area of excitement around Madison County schools, with new coaches and potential record-breaking seasons.
We're really excited about getting our fall sports season underway. When you look at fall, winter, and spring, fall is the busiest time because it has the largest number of activities. Right now we have golf going on, as well the football programs, soccer. So when you look at all of that and you see all of those things going on, it's just a real fun time. We get a lot of spectators onto our facilities during the fall season. Certainly, we want to invite everyone out. We are increasing our attendance this year from what we had been. We've been under some precautions there, but those are outside venues, and we should be in good shape. Football is really going to be exciting this year. We got Coach Holcomb over there at Madison Central looking for his 300th win, and then we have a new coach down at Madison Southern, Mr. Payne. Good stuff there in the fall sports.
Things are certainly looking up for Madison County schools going into the 2022 school year. For WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage. And as we did mention, it is the first day of schools for Madison County. And as tradition dictates, first day photos are mandatory. WBON asked viewers to submit pictures of their kiddos heading out for a brand new school year. Here are some of our submissions. Adeline Morton, don't know who that is. Looks like she's headed off to Ferristown today. Reagan Watkins is going to kindergarten. Congratulations. Amy Hack's daughter started her junior year of high school. Barbara Say sent in a picture of her daughter starting kindergarten. How cute is that? Brittany Newland's children, Landon and Lexi, are going into third grade and first grade. She submitted that picture, and we've had lots of pictures sent in, and you can find those up now on our Facebook page. We hope everyone had a really great first day of school. Well, the community of Estill County is coming together to raise money for one of Irvin's only Moonshine Mike, his one and only Moonshine Mike. The benefit will be in honor at the La Cabana Mexican restaurant in Irvin, and will raise money to help him in his fight against leukemia. Live music will kick off at 4 p.m. and will feature several local artists. After starring in a Netflix show, he did that. It was called Heist. He was also involved in the making of a documentary. He is known for writing his own book and even delving into chainsaw art sculptures. Moonshine Mike encapsulates the spirit of Irvin. So the people of the community are asking for the public's help in supporting this Irvin icon. Just check out the La Cabana restaurant on August the 20th to contribute your contribution and donation. Well, 4 Kentucky teens are finalists in this year's National Mullet Competition. Representing the Bluegrass State, featured from left to right, we have Dason Sinkhorn of Danville, Kentucky, Josh Scott of Frankfort, Kentucky, Cash McCoy of Ulysses, Kentucky, and Leonard Brown of Artemis, Kentucky. Voting for the Mullets started this past Monday and will end this Friday. The first place prize for the competition will receive a $1,000 certificate. The second and third places win $500, and $250 respectively. For more information, you can vote at WBONTV.com. I'm telling you, that Mullet game is strong right there. I'm sure that those boys are going to make us proud right here in Kentucky. Well, with general elections coming up in November, now is a great time to make sure you are registered and ready to vote. According to Madison County, if you are unsure of your registration status, you can review your registration at www.govote.ky.gov. If you need to renew your registration or register for the first time, you can do so online now or in person at the clerk's office in Richmond or the Berea branch. Deadline to register will be on October the 11th, with the general election being held this year on November the 8th. Well, this past Sunday, Kentucky State Police reported via citation that they responded to a call in the Jessica Circle area in reference to a domestic disturbance of a mentally ill person. According to the citation, the caller stated that she was physically assaulted by her mother. Reportedly, after they arrived, they made contact with that mother, identified as 75-year-old Shirley Bartley. Allegedly, Bartley refused to answer any questions regarding the complaint. According to the citation, police spoke with the victim, who stated that Bartley is beyond control and got angry at them for cleaning the residence, then allegedly proceeded to grab the victim by the hair and strike her on the left side of her face. Police report observing swelling and redness on the victim's face, and according to the citation, this assault was also witnessed by a child related to the victim. Reportedly, police let Bartley know she was being placed under arrest, but she allegedly refused to leave the residence, even after what police reported were several verbal attempts to persuade her to leave. According to the citation, Bartley was then forcibly escorted to one of the cruisers, where she continued to be passively resistant of the officers by placing her dead weight on them and refusing to enter the cruiser. Bartley was eventually forced into the cruiser and lodged in the Madison County Detention Center on charges of assault 4th degree and resisting arrest. Well, tickets for Keeneland's 2022 Fall Meet are on sale now. That Fall Meet is going to happen October the 7th through the 29th. General admission tickets are just $7 in advance. Day of tickets are $10. Season passes, which offer general admission throughout the meet, are available for $40. All general admission grandstand and dining tickets must be pre-purchased online through Keeneland's official online ticket office at tickets.keeneland.com or on the Keeneland Race Day app. Keeneland will continue to limit daily attendance to approximately 20,000 fans to ensure the best racing experience possible for guests. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got more weather, we've got news, and the Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. It's coming up right here at WBON-TV with our sister station, 100.7 The Coyote, this week. Find out more after this.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking employees who want to work now, and they are ready and willing to help you get started today.
When you first come here, you'll be with me for 5 weeks, and we will teach you the book work, which consists of PowerPoints, some physical activity.
Working at the Fayette Corrections facility is a job you can be proud of.
When I leave at home, I will tell my kids that, hey, I'm going to work to keep the bad guys in so you all be safe on the outside.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
Here at Madison HVAC, it is our job to keep you comfortable. We make projects pain-free for homeowners by providing solutions that fix the problem. With upfront pricing and multiple financing plans, no matter what shape your credit is in, there is always a budget-friendly option. Don't forget, we offer free quotes and second opinions. Give Madison HVAC a call at 859-625-1471, and remember, we fix that too.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Another pretty nice day out there in the Bluegrass. We've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center. He's going to tell us what to expect for the rest of this week.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Madison HVAC Weather Center. And it looks like it'll be another quiet night tonight. No weather worries out there. Temperatures falling through the 70s after dinner time, and then as we approach midnight, maybe a little bit of cloud cover, 67 degrees. But another dry and quiet Thursday coming up. Heading into Friday, there could be some isolated thunderstorms developing to our south and east, and then turning a little more unsettled as we approach this upcoming weekend. So another quiet day with those fair weather cumulus clouds. Couple of isolated stray showers trying to develop, but as we take a look at the radar and satellite imagery, again, things rather quiet. It's just kind of a hit or miss in terms of clouds and a couple of showers, but really no concerns again this evening. Heading into our Thursday morning, there might be a little more sunshine. We'll have that daytime heating. The clouds will be filling back in. Perhaps a stray shower, but again, a better chance of that as we approach Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon. Again, the precipitation amounts through the end of the week. Really, what we see on Friday should be very light, maybe a few 100-7 inches. We're going to stay mostly dry across the region otherwise. 60 degrees across the greater Richmond area when we wake up on Thursday morning. Temperatures again, hour to hour, warming up into the upper 60s by mid-morning, into the 70s through midday, and then again topping out into the lower 80s. We'll still be a little bit below average, but not quite as cool as it was earlier this week, but still very comfortable for this mid-August. And again, Friday a little bit warmer as we continue to see that warmth build just a little bit, but again, maybe some isolated thunderstorms across the region. Now, the extended temperature outlook showing that we may be a little bit cooler as we get into the 22nd to the 26th time frame, but also maybe a little bit more active in terms of that precipitation. So, Gwendolyn, as you notice this weekend, it will be a little unsettled, but then turning cooler Monday and Tuesday.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, Law Enforcement Appreciation Day is a day that lets police officers, firefighters, EMAs, and all other first responders know that the sometimes thankless job they do does not go unnoticed. Our sister station, 100.7 The Coyote, will be hosting their third annual Law Enforcement Appreciation Day event this Friday. WBON-TV's Dawson Rule has this interview with all the details.
Saving lives and ensuring the safety of citizens can be a daunting responsibility, but that's exactly what first responders are tasked with each day. Extinguishing burning buildings, providing first aid, and preventing crimes from occurring are just a small list of services emergency officials provide for residents. Even though it's called Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, this day serves to highlight the hard work that all first responders do day in and day out. 100.7 The Coyote are preparing for their third annual Law Enforcement Appreciation Day event, which will take place on Friday, August 19th.
It's to invite all of our local law enforcement out to the radio and TV station here and to provide them free lunch. We provide free lunch, drink, and a sweet treat that day. They can also register for some really cool prizes that we'll give away to the local law enforcement and first responders. We started it in 2020. It was the year that everybody was defunding police, and we just thought it was appropriate at the time to show our local first responders that we appreciate what they do for our community. We have been lucky enough to have Zaxby's and Sonny's Barbecue here in Richmond have helped us all 3 years with providing some box lunches for the local law enforcement and first responders. This year, Jackson's is on board to help us with that, and they're going to provide some of those lunches. We've also been lucky enough to have Bluegrass Ace Hardware's helped us for 2 years, Ashley Kovaleski with Shelter Insurance. This year, we have First South Credits jumping on board and helping. We've got Been There, Dump That residential dumpster service is jumping on board helping. So they get to come and choose what they want for lunch. We have the options, and then they register for some really cool prizes. It's just our way of showing our appreciation for what they do for our community.
In addition to providing free food and opportunities to win prizes for first responders, the event also acts as an opportunity for those who serve our community to gather and have a discussion with one another.
They're all kind of friendly and talkers, so they all sit out in the parking lot and chat. Police officers are talking to the firefighters, MT. It's a nice day. It really is a nice day. I talk to them out in the parking lot each year, and I know they always thank us tremendously for doing that, providing them lunch. And we'll have quite a few things to give away. Bluegrass Ace Hardware gift certificates. We're going to have some $50 gift certificates to some local restaurants. We're going to have a 4-pack of Cincinnati Reds tickets. We're going to have a family 4-pack of Encanto tickets.
For WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Dawson Rule.
Thanks, Dawson. Looks like that's going to be a really great event. Again, that's coming up this Friday right here at WBON TV with our sister station, 100.7 The Coyote. We hope to see a big crowd out there of first responders. Well, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet today announced that the Powell County Fiscal Court will receive $31,200 in County Road Aid emergency funds for flood damage repairs on Sand Lick Road. The Transportation Cabinet is pleased to approve this request for funding to provide assistance to Powell County to repair and maintain safe connections in the community, said Transportation Secretary Jim Gray. Kentucky Transportation Cabinet awarded the county the funding for repairs to damage near Kentucky 1639. The Powell County Fiscal Court is responsible for administering this work. And with that, we're going to take another short break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins. He's in with sports. He's going to give you a preview of what the Berea Pirates are looking like this year in their first game coming up right after this.
Floodwaters in eastern Kentucky have destroyed homes and businesses, displaced families, devastated communities, and claimed the lives of our fellow Kentuckians. Radio and television stations across the Commonwealth have united as one voice to help our fellow Kentuckians in need. Please consider supporting the Team Eastern Kentucky Flood Relief Fund today. Simply go to kba.org and click the Donate Now button. This message of hope is provided by the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and this station.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
STEM is everywhere, like here. behind the scenes of The Walking Dead.
When we break down clothes, we tumble it with trisodium phosphate, rock salt, and dish detergent.
We stitched together images of our model and created a 3D set that can be walked through in a VR headset.
We're able to turn 12 walkers into 1,000 walker boards.
STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. What will you make with STEM? Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 Newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. We told you about that big matchup for Madison Central football on the newscast yesterday in the sports feature. Today in sports, Michael Watkins gives us a preview of the Berea Pirates' first game of the season as they travel all the way to Harlan for their very first game. With sports, here's Michael Watkins.
The Berea Pirates have high expectations as they enter year 2 of the Frank Parks era. The team returns 2 primary players offensively in quarterback Jason Colburn and stud running back Yamil Cruz, who should be the focal point of the team's offense. Harlan returns the bulk of their roster from last season, and that's who the Pirates will face in the first week of the season. The Green Dragons have several playmakers that they can spread out all over the field. Junior quarterback Donovan Montanero takes over the reins as the signal caller and will hope to lead his team to a victory over Berea, a feat they couldn't accomplish last season, losing 29-8. Although his team got the victory last year, Colburn completed just 10 of 26 passes through the air with 1 touchdown and 2 picks. And he really focused this offseason to improve his game as he enters his senior year.
We've been working every day. Everybody's improving. We're looking great. My footwork, I've been focusing on my footwork, my throwing motion. Baseball messed me up a little bit. I've been trying to get that back. My run game, probably.
Cruz scored 3 times against Harlan last year in the first game of the season, twice on the ground and on a scoring pass from Coburn. When we spoke to him, he talked about filling the role left over from Jaden Bam Bam Cunningham, who graduated last year and is now playing college football.
With Jaden being gone, I don't have that lead blocker, and I don't have that power just going through everybody. But we still have people like Cam Thompson, Cody Robertson still blocking me. We just want to win. You know, we want to make it to districts. We want to make it past districts, hopefully win. My personal goal is just get, like I said in my other interviews, I want to get a bunch of yards, and I want to at least hit the thousands. You know, I haven't hit the 1,000 before, so I want to do that.
Middle linebacker Joe Collins had just a pair of tackles versus Harlan in the first game last season, but he led the team with tackles throughout the year with 58.5. He spoke about the team itself and what they've really been working on as they get set to begin the year.
Mainly just a lot of the basics and stuff. We've got a lot of new kids, if they're not seniors. Everybody's either a senior or they're new, pretty much.
With the season kicking off on Friday, Berea will look to get off to a good start as they will be on the road for the first 3 games of the season. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. Football season is underway and with the first day of school as well. Looking forward to all of those games right here on WBON TV as we move through the football season and all year for local sports right here on your Channel 9. Well, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got more news coming up right after this.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Sundays, join Retro TV for Idle Chat. This new series, hosted by Susan Anton, features intimate conversations with your favorite celebrities from years gone by. Take a walk down memory lane with stars from Happy Days, Leave It to Beaver, The Love Boat, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Lost in Space, and more. Tune in to Idle Chat, Sundays at 8 p.m. on Retro TV.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Every local story starts here. Moving over to Moorhead. Moorhead 911 dispatch received a call just after 1 p.m. on Monday from a local motel requesting an ambulance. A housekeeper was in the process of cleaning rooms and was unable to enter one of the rooms. Management was notified by the maid and they entered the room finding a male subject that had appeared to be deceased. Moorhead and Rowan County EMS, Moorhead Police Department, and Moorhead Fire Department responded to the scene. Emergency personnel arrived and requested the coroner to respond. A 39-year-old male was pronounced deceased at 1:25 by the Rowan County coroner, that's John Northcutt. The death remains under investigation by the coroner Northcutt and Detective Eric Cottle. The body has been sent to the State Medical Examiner's Office in Frankfort for an autopsy. No foul play is suspected and the name has yet to be released. WBON TV will follow up on that story as more information becomes available right here to the station. That's what we do. We follow up on these stories as they come in. That's going to bring us to the end of another Live at 5. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Don't forget, we got big football action coming right here on Friday. And tune in tomorrow. We've got some information on the Vine and the Vibes celebration that's going on at Chenault Vineyards. We're going to have a whole segment on that. It's going to look like a lot of fun. Right now, don't go anywhere. Lots more fun here on WBON. We've got the Daily Flash coming up, celebrity news and pop culture. Have a wonderful afternoon. I will see you right back here tomorrow, Live at 5.